number 4, and it's income verification. So I'd like to hit on a type of income that we see a lot in our marketplace, and it's called 1099. A 1099 employee is not really technically an employee, right? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like being a contract worker. So you might work for a temp service, you might work contract at a local bank, whatever it might be. That employer doesn't necessarily have you on the books technically as an employee. You typically wouldn't receive benefits, and they even typically require you to pay your own federal taxes, your own state withholdings, etc. They're just giving you everything in terms of gross dollars. But that can pose a problem for people trying to qualify for a loan. And why is that, Brian? Because they don't always show all of that income on a tax return, or maybe they claim a lot of deductions. But the underwriter and the mortgage lender is going to look at that tax return, and we're going to look at the income after the deductions have been claimed, because technically, if you had business expenses, it took away from what you made. So we're going to look at the income after those expenses. And there are a lot of creative people and or creative CPAs out there that may or may not understand that you're trying to buy a home. So you have to make sure that we look closely at what those deductions are so that the income is strong enough to qualify for the house that you want. Brian, how many times have you and I had this conversation? The customer says, "Oh, but I make much more money than that." And I say, well, I don't know what that means, but all I know is what is on the 2014 and what is on the 2015 tax return is what I can use, because it's whatever you show the government is what you pay taxes on, which is what the lender then uses.